and 16 to 1 bar those four. The Silverbuck colours there with Robert Earnshaw in the saddle. Well, I hope that that first run of the Dickinson representative, Delius, isn't indicative of what's to happen through the meeting, because Michael and his training is just something different. So Branding Iron there. And there with the diamond, you can see, or the star, Ryeman. It is back to us. Ryeman with blinkers on, he hasn't had them over fences, although before he always used to run in them over hurdles. And very good horse, top class horse, but just a little bit hesitant over his jumps. Alan Brown, his regular partner, and it always looks a little bit uncomfortable, this horse, over fences, but by golly, he's got some ability, and if he's still there going to the last, you can expect him to find a little bit of foot. Also trained by Peter Easterby. Starfen just going through. Number 2, one we haven't seen, Big Brymer. We saw him briefly in the paddock by Privy Seal out of Hoar Frost, who was a doubtless mare, so that's some good jumping blood. Very strong horse, this, loves to take a good hold. And a winner at Nottingham and Ayr, that was a handicap at Ayr, and at Doncaster. He was held up, but he sometimes likes to pull his way to the front, because he's a very strong horse, but I should think he'll have no trouble being settled today. Andrew Stringer in the saddle. He's a lookalike for Tim Easterby, but let's join Peter O'Sullivan.
Thank you, Richard. And the white flag poised to bring them under starters' orders, and there it goes, and they're running. And Tommy Carmody, who won the opener, takes a prominent position immediately on Ballymiles. Ballymiles from Carpenter's Silk and Kilbritton Castle and Bold Yeoman and Cathy's Lad. Cathy's Lad towards the right of the picture, spot the white on his face. Centre is Ballymiles, Bold Yeoman to the left with Kilbritton Castle, and Wingett's is a faller there. Wingett's has fallen at the second, and Cathy's Lad taking him along now from the Tsarevich and Carpenter's Silk and Bold Yeoman and Kilbritton Castle and Boreen Door and Big Brymer and Branding Iron on the inside. Roseau in the back marker at the moment with Twinburn, another in rear. And it's Kilbritton Castle now has come up to join Cathy's Lad, then Bold Yeoman and the Tsarevich, then Ryeman and Branding Iron, and behind them Secret Ballot and Big Brymer and Boreen Door, and then Ballymiles, behind Ballymiles, Bold Agent, Starfen and Twinburn, and then Roseau in, who's the back marker. So as they swing left-handed, Kilbritton Castle, Ryeman on the inside is Bold Yeoman, then Cathy's Lad, Carpenter's Silk, mistake there by Big Brymer. Kevin White up after that fall on Wingett's, and very little now between Cathy's Lad on the inside of Bold Yeoman, Kilbritton Castle, and then on the outside Ryeman, then Carpenter's Silk just in behind them with the Tsarevich as they jump the fifth, then Branding Iron and Secret Ballot and Boreen Door. Behind them, Roseau has made a bit of progress with Big Brymer. Then Ballymiles and Bold Agent and Starfen and Twinburn as they come to jump the water. Ryeman on the outside of Bold Yeoman, Kilbritton Castle next with Cathy's Lad. These four ahead of the Tsarevich, Branding Iron on the inside, Boreen Door on the outer. This is the first ditch. Twinburn making progress now from the rear. Mistake there by Carpenter's Silk. Ryeman in the lead as they come to another plain fence, number 8, and Cathy's Lad has run out. Cathy's Lad has run out at that one. And it's Ryeman who's left clear of Bold Yeoman, Kilbritton Castle, then the Tsarevich, then Twinburn making ground on the outside of Big Brymer, then comes Boreen Door and then Branding Iron, and then comes Bold Agent, the final ditch. Ryeman a long way clear as he jumps the final ditch. Kilbritton Castle and Bold Yeoman jump it next, then come the Tsarevich. Behind the Tsarevich is Big Brymer, then Boreen Door, and then Twinburn still making ground. Running downhill now with 3 fences left to jump in the Arkle, and it's Ryeman a long way clear of the Tsarevich. Bold Yeoman, Kilbritton Castle, Twinburn. Behind Twinburn is Bold Agent. Coming down now to the third last. Ryeman is well clear of the Tsarevich, Twinburn, Kilbritton Castle and Bold Yeoman. Ryeman over clear, the Tsarevich jumps it second, Twinburn jumps it third. Bold Agent is a faller there, and Branding Iron is virtually out of it, a long way behind him. They're coming down now towards the second last fence. Ryeman in the lead from the Tsarevich and Twinburn still making ground for Ireland, but Ryeman jumps it clear. And Twinburn a faller at the second last. Twinburn has gone there. He's left Ryeman clear of the Tsarevich in second. Kilbritton is next, and then Boreen Door finishing well. But Ryeman levelling up to the final fence in the Arkle with a very clear advantage. Ryeman and Alan Brown coming to the last fence from the Tsarevich, Kilbritton Castle and Boreen Door. And as they come to the last, Ryeman jumps it clear, then comes the Tsarevich, Boreen Door, Starfen finishing well on the near side, but racing up towards the line. It's Ryeman a long way clear of Boreen Door, is finishing well, but surely can't catch him. It's Ryeman a long way clear of Boreen Door second, and as they come to the line, Ryeman wins the Arkle, and second is Boreen Door, and third is Tsarevich, and then comes Starfen and Kilbritton Castle. Behind them Rose Owen and Big Brimer, and then came Ballymiles and the disappointing Branding Arn, and behind Branding Arn was Carpenter's Silk, and then Bold Yeoman. And so the result of the Arkle Challenge Trophy: first, number 12, Ryeman, owned by Mr. David Slater and Mr. Frank Paget, trained by Peter Easterby and ridden by Alan Brown. Second was number 5, Boreen Door, owned by Mrs. J.G. O'Neill and Mr. J.H. Gunn, trained by Gay Kinnersley and ridden by Anthony Webber. And third was number 15, the Tsarevich, owned by Mrs. C.I. Henty, trained by Nicky Henderson and ridden by Ron Barry. Fourth was number 14, Starfen. Well, undoubtedly the unlucky horse of the race here was Twinburn, and his fall at the second last was certainly